A lot of people are looking into migrating to United Kingdom for a safe house because a lot of people, a lot of English-speaking people from the United States or from other countries like Turkey, Norway, or maybe other European countries view the United Kingdom as a very interesting hub for people working in innovation, for people working in some technology related fields. And the United Kingdom as a country has always been attractive to people who want to up their earnings, to improve their professional abilities, to improve their living conditions. And despite the fact that there's a lot of downsides living in the UK, including weather, not a lot of people like United Kingdom has always been a very attractive hub for people who want to improve their living conditions. And today, in today's video, I will be talking about the major paths for people to migrate to the United Kingdom, to get a residence there, and to open a way for them to receive settlement, and after settlement, a British passport. If that is one or your major goal, you should start and continue and end watching today's video. Let's begin. So before we start, I'd like to remind you that we conduct free consultations in an online format. To do this, you have to go to the description of this video and sign up for a free consultation. We'll be contacting you very shortly, and we'll be conducting a consultation by legal immigration attorneys who have very wide experience in any field of migration to the United Kingdom and will be helping you with your question. So if we talk about immigration to the United Kingdom, there is a principal way for people to do that, which is global talent, and there is additional ways for people to do that, which is skilled worker and innovator founder. The first program, Global Talent Visa, is for people who are looking to migrate to the United Kingdom based on their professional achievements. For example, you have achieved in your career a lot of things. You have earned a lot of money. You have conducted a lot of experiments within your company, and these experiments have been successful. You have completed a very successful, commercially successful product which has been released into the public, which has generated a lot of revenue. You have led some departments, you have led people, you have helped people grow within your company. You, for example, have published materials, including scientific materials or non-scientific materials. For example, some media, some professional media, which talk about your achievements in your project and how you, in your specific company, have been essential for some specific function or maybe just in general. And the Global Talent Visa is divided into categories for people with technical background and non-technical background. Technical background means you've been working with digital technology in product-led companies that have been generating a majority of their revenues by selling or providing services to other outside clients based on their product or on their product-led service, for example. And there is non-technical background for people who, for example, work in arts, in science, in innovation, in engineering, or in some humanities. For example, you work as a writer. Maybe you write some poetry, maybe you write some just stories, non-fictional stories, for example, or fictional stories, which would be better. And you write fictional stories, you publish your work. This work has been or is being distributed to some countries or maybe to some cities in your countries. And you have been invited to some television to give an interview. You have been invited to some media to publish some marketing or maybe non-marketing material about your work and talk about your vision for this book. And because of this profile, because you have achieved this much within your career, you can apply for Global Talent Visa using all of these achievements that you have collected. What you do is you apply via Arts Council, which is the body for you, and you collect all these documents. You show them that you have received some recognition, you have been invited to some conferences to talk about your book, or you have published this material and it has been printed and distributed in physical copies too. And you, for example, have media coverage about your book, about yourself as a writer, obviously. And all you need to do is to collect maybe a couple of recommendation letters and to submit your application. What we like mostly about the United Kingdom is that they have a very advanced immigration system, because they give you a decision on your application within 5 weeks mostly. Or if you apply for a technical profile, for example, technician, they would give you a decision, endorsement or non-endorsement on your application within 8 weeks, which is probably the fastest you can do in Europe if we talk about long-term migration. Obviously, you have Spain. You have this country on your list. If you apply, for example, for a digital nomad, they will most likely grant you the decision within 4 weeks. But in Spain, you have to first live 3 years on your visa. You have to prolong it for up to 2 years, and then only after 5 years living in Spain, you can apply for a permanent residence for settlement. In United Kingdom, within 5 years, you can become a British national. You can get a passport of the United Kingdom within the 5 years of living in the country. All you have to do is apply to Global Talent Visa, live in the UK for 4 years, then get a settlement, and then become a national of the country. If we talk about other ways, other paths, if you, for example, don't have outstanding abilities, you can also apply to British residents, to skilled worker, for example. This is a category for people who work in the sphere, in the field, which requires some qualified works. For example, you have a bachelor or a master's degree. You have this expertise that the employer that is hiring you is looking for, and you apply for a residence. You are granted this residence for 5 years initially, and you can also apply for settlement within this period. Then there is a path or Innovator Founder. This is a visa for people who are looking to set up their own startup in the United Kingdom, and you want, for example, to get funding within the United Kingdom, because as I said previously in this video, United Kingdom has always been attractive for people, especially who work in venture industries, who generate their profits by helping some studios or maybe just startups specifically, angel investors and so on. There's a lot of capital in the United Kingdom that is waiting to be invested in a rising technology startups, founders who have great expertise in their professional field. So if you're looking to become a British national via one of these routes, and then become a permanent resident and get a British passport, which would allow you to travel to almost all the countries visa free, because most likely you travel within Europe, North America, and maybe some Southeast Asian countries. And they grant you the visa, if you, for example, need a visa, and they grant you the right to travel to any country, to have this amazing country be your homeland, and apply for different kind of benefits if you're, for example, looking for them. Have this access to markets, to people, to investors, to all these living conditions, all this access to amazing countries like Scotland. And for example, if you're looking for professional growth, United Kingdom has always been the country. So if you're not sure about immigration to the United Kingdom as of now, I advise you to go to the description of this video, sign up for a free consultation, and we'll talk about it in detail, specifically with you, and we'll talk about the solutions that you can use. That's it for now. If you have questions, please feel free to write in the comment section. I wish you a great day. Thank you for watching.